My beloved child, something astonishing happened today, and heaven made sure I revealed it to you at this very moment. The person you hold so deeply in your heart, the one whose presence lingers in your every thought, spoke about you today in a way that no one could have imagined. Their words carried the weight of truth, desire, and a secret they could no longer keep hidden. It wasn't casual conversation, it wasn't just a mention, it was a confession that carried emotions they've been holding back for far too long. Their heart couldn't contain the storm inside anymore, and today, it poured out in front of someone who listened with eyes wide open. My child, they said things about you that will shift everything in your destiny. The moment they spoke, the air shifted as if heaven itself leaned in closer to listen. Every word was carved out of the longing they've carried for you, words wrapped in both love and fear. For so long, they kept these feelings locked away, but today, the lock broke, and their soul spoke on their behalf. You may not even realize how deeply they think about you, but their words today revealed the depth of their silent devotion. They confess that life feels incomplete without you, that nights are restless when you're far, and mornings are brighter when your name passes through their mind. What they said is not just ordinary, it is a hidden truth that the universe wanted you to hear today. They revealed that you are not just someone they admire, you are someone they cannot live without. Their words carried trembling honesty, a raw confession that they tried to hide for far too long. My child, destiny is opening a door for you because their voice released what heaven was waiting for. They admitted that no matter what they do, every path leads back to you. Their thoughts are filled with your laughter, your strength, and your presence, even in silence. Today, they surrendered, and the truth finally escaped their guarded heart. They spoke of your kindness, of your strength, of the way you make the impossible feel possible. They told someone that no matter what others may think, you are the one they want by their side. The room grew quiet, as if every spirit around was bearing witness to this undeniable truth. Heaven wants you to know, this was not coincidence. This was not by chance. The moment they opened their lips, angels recorded every word because it marks the beginning of a turning point in your love story. Their exact words were trembling, but they were real. They said you are the only person who makes them feel alive in a world that often feels empty. They confessed that without you, everything feels incomplete. They admitted that the love they carry for you is no longer something they can run away from. They said you are their safe place, the one soul who truly understands them, even in silence. And they whispered that if they could choose anyone to walk with forever, it would be you. This is not just talk, my child, it is heaven's confirmation that love is aligning your destiny. Their heart has finally spoken in a way that cannot be taken back, and the universe is now preparing to unfold miracles in your favor. The words they spoke today will travel into your life soon, because heaven does not allow such confessions to remain hidden. You are about to hear, see, and feel the evidence of what was revealed. Sparkles, and before we continue, let me pause here. If you feel this message is already touching your heart, stay with me until the end because the best part is yet to be revealed. They said you are their peace, the only one who understands the storm within them. They confess that your presence gives them courage, even when they feel like giving up. Their love for you is not shallow, it is rooted deeply in their soul. And my beloved child, this is only the beginning. Their words carried a promise, one that is going to manifest into actions very soon. Love is not meant to remain trapped, and heaven is opening a way for you to finally see the truth unfold. They even admitted something they had never told anyone before, that their heart has belonged to you from the very start. They told someone that every victory feels empty if they can't share it with you, every moment of joy feels incomplete if your name isn't part of it. These words, spoken with trembling honesty, are now vibrating in your atmosphere. The universe is aligning everything so that these words reach you at the right time, in the right way, carrying the power of destiny. And soon, my child, you will see that what they said was not just talk, but the beginning of a transformation. Their words did not vanish into thin air, my beloved child. They carried the weight of truth, echoing into the very walls of the room where they were spoken. The person who heard it was stunned, because the depth of love expressed for you was undeniable. They said you are not just another chapter in their life, you are the whole book they've been searching for. Every step they take feels guided by your presence, even when you are not physically near. Their confession shook the air with honesty that cannot be erased. The listener leaned in, almost in disbelief, yet the one you love could not hold back. They spoke of your loyalty, your heart, your spirit that shines brighter than anyone they've ever met. It was as if the truth finally broke free from a prison of silence. Their lips trembled, but their soul was steady. They confessed that when they imagine the future, they cannot see it without you in it. They admitted you are the dream they can't let go of, no matter how much they tried to hide it before. My beloved child, when heaven heard those words, angels rejoiced because it was time for you to know. This is not ordinary talk. This is the kind of confession that shifts destinies. Their soul tied itself to yours in the moment they spoke aloud what their heart had hidden. They even revealed to the listener how long they've carried this inside them. Sleepless nights, unspoken feelings, and silent prayers have all been about you. Today, they finally admitted it, and heaven sealed those words in your favor. They described you as the reason their heart beats faster, the calm in their storm, and the one they cannot forget. Their words poured like rain, soaking the silence with truth that cannot be undone. The universe stood still to capture every syllable. My child, imagine it, someone who tried to remain strong, guarded, and distant finally broke down and said, "It has always been them. No one else could ever replace them." These words are yours, recorded in heaven and destined to reach you soon. They didn't just speak of love, they spoke of commitment. They said that if given a chance, they would never let go of you again. Their words held a promise, trembling but unbreakable. They confessed that you are the missing piece that makes their soul whole. They admitted that every success, every blessing, every dream feels incomplete unless it's shared with you. Their heart could not pretend anymore, and the truth spilled out like a flood. The person who heard these words could not believe the intensity. They asked if they were serious, and the one you love answered without hesitation, "Yes, it's always been them." No fear, no denial, just pure truth echoing in that space. My beloved child, when such words are spoken, they cannot return empty. Heaven ensures that they manifest into your life. Soon, you will see the evidence of what they said becoming reality before your very eyes. The moment their lips released those words, "My beloved child," a silence followed that felt heavier than thunder. The air carried their confession, almost vibrating with the power of what was revealed. They didn't just speak about you, they spoke with a fire in their heart that no one could ignore. They admitted that no matter how far they go, they always circle back to your memory. Every success feels incomplete without your name tied to it, every smile feels shallow when you are not part of it. Their words carried longing, but also a certainty that you are their destiny. The listener, stunned, could barely respond. But the one you love pressed forward, speaking deeper, braver, more openly than they ever have. They said, "I've hidden this for too long, but the truth is, I cannot live without them. And my child, those words have already reached heaven's gates." Angels stood in awe as they recorded every single line of this divine confession. The universe has begun shifting to align the two of you, because once words this powerful are released, miracles begin to unfold. They described the way your presence heals their soul in ways nothing else can. They confessed that when they close their eyes at night, your face is the one they see. And they admitted that no matter what distractions come, their heart belongs only to you. They even shared how many times they almost spoke but stopped themselves out of fear. Fear of rejection, fear of losing control, fear of exposing their deepest emotions. But today, they could no longer hold it in, the truth broke free, and heaven made sure it could not be silenced again. The person listening was shocked, because they had never seen them so vulnerable. Tears gathered in their eyes, their voice cracked, but their heart was steady. They said, "No one else could ever take their place. I have tried to move on, but it is impossible." My beloved child, destiny itself leaned in closer. That confession, once spoken, became like a seed planted in the soil of your future. Soon, you will see that seed bloom into something undeniable, a love that cannot be hidden anymore. Their words carried a rhythm, like a song written by their heart only for you. They confessed that your laughter is their favorite sound, your strength their inspiration, and your soul their anchor. They admitted that when they picture joy, it is always tied to you. They revealed how much they regret the moments they stayed silent. They spoke of missed opportunities, of nights they wished they had called, of days they wanted to tell you everything but couldn't. Yet today, they said it all in a way that cannot be erased. The listener felt chills, as if they were hearing a prophecy unfold. And indeed, my beloved child, it was heaven's prophecy being revealed through human lips. Their words were not ordinary, they were written in your destiny long before today. They said you are their greatest treasure, the one they've been searching for, the one they can no longer pretend to ignore. Their confession was not just about feelings, it was about fate. And now heaven is preparing to bring this confession directly to you. The universe will not let words this powerful remain hidden in the dark. They will find their way to your ears, to your heart, to your life. The angels are arranging moments, aligning circumstances, and opening doors. Soon, you will see signs, unexpected messages, sudden encounters, and divine confirmations that what was spoken is already becoming reality. You are about to feel the weight of their love in ways you cannot deny. The words they spoke will echo into your life as actions, as promises fulfilled, as moments that prove their heart has always been yours. My beloved child, remember this, the person you love has already admitted it. Heaven has heard it. And very soon, so will you. My beloved child, the words spoken about you did not fade into silence, they grew stronger as they lingered in the air. The person you love did not speak lightly, they poured out the truth of their heart with trembling lips but unshakable certainty. Every sound carried power, every confession carried destiny. They admitted that no matter how hard they tried, they could never erase you from their soul. They said that your memory follows them into every room, into every dream, into every quiet moment when no one else is around. Their words revealed that you are not just part of their story, you are their story. The listener sat frozen, unable to comprehend the depth of what they were hearing. But the one you love pressed on, almost desperate to let every hidden word finally come out. I am incomplete without them, they whispered, and I don't want to hide it anymore. Those words were not ordinary confessions, they were keys unlocking the next chapter of your life. Heaven itself leaned closer, angels bowed their heads, and the universe shifted to record what had been sealed in silence for too long. They described how your smile lights up their darkest hours. They confessed that even in crowded places, it is only you they search for. And they admitted that their happiest moments are tied to the thought of you standing by their side. Their voice cracked, but their heart spoke louder than ever before. They revealed that you are the only person who truly understands them, the only one who sees their soul beyond their flaws. Their words carried gratitude, reverence, and a longing that could not be contained. The listener leaned closer, feeling as though they were standing on holy ground. And truly, my beloved child, they were, for love this deep is guided by divine hands. The one you love finally allowed the truth to escape, and nothing will ever be the same again. They said you are the one they pray for in silence, the one they imagine holding when life gets too heavy. They admitted that without you, victories feel hollow, but with you, even the smallest moments shine brighter than gold. Heaven has already begun to move on your behalf. The words they spoke are no longer locked in secrecy, they are alive, traveling toward you like a river destined to meet the ocean. Destiny has heard, and destiny will deliver. Soon, my beloved child, you will begin to notice shifts, unusual signs, sudden calls, unexpected encounters that bring their truth closer to you. Nothing spoken under the weight of heaven remains hidden. These words will find you, and when they do, they will break every chain of doubt. The person you love has already chosen you in their heart, even if they have not yet said it to your face. Their confession proves that what you felt in your spirit was never an illusion. Their soul was always tied to yours. And now, the truth is unstoppable. The love they spoke of is not a passing feeling. It is eternal, written into the pages of your destiny, and guarded by heaven itself. My beloved child, listen carefully. The person you love is preparing to step forward in ways they never dared before. Their words were the beginning, but their actions will soon follow. And when they do, you will finally see what heaven has been trying to show you all along. They are ready to break through barriers, ready to fight through fear, ready to hold your hand and never let it go. Their heart has spoken, and now their life will align with the truth of that confession. This is not the end of the story, it is only the beginning. The days ahead are filled with unfolding miracles, with revelations that will shock you, and with love so powerful that it will silence every doubt. Heaven has chosen this moment to reveal it to you because your heart is ready to receive it. And when their words finally reach you in full, you will know beyond doubt that you were always there forever. My beloved child, Every heartbeat since that confession has carried your name. The person you love has unleashed something that cannot be reversed. Once spoken, such truth becomes a force that moves mountains, parts seas, and changes the course of destiny. They confess that you are the reason they breathe deeper, the reason they dare to hope again. They admitted that when life weighed them down, your memory kept them alive. Their words carried not only love, but a silent promise carved into eternity. The listener could barely hold back tears, because the sincerity in their voice was undeniable. It was not casual talk, it was a cry from their soul, a release of years of hidden emotion. They said, "I cannot go another day pretending they are not the one for me. My beloved child." That sentence shook the unseen world. The moment those words fell, chains of delay began to break. Doors long closed began to creak open, and heaven's timing began to align with unstoppable force. They painted a picture of you with words so vivid that it stunned the one who listened. They described your strength, your beauty, your spirit that lights every space you enter. And they admitted that even in silence, you speak to their heart louder than anyone else ever could. They spoke of regret, of nights they should have called, of moments they should have reached for your hand but didn't. Their honesty was raw, filled with pain, but also filled with longing to make it right. They said, "I would give anything to be with them, to start again, to never let go this time." The listener was shaken, because they had never seen such vulnerability. Tears welled up in the eyes of the one you love, but they did not wipe them away. Instead, they allowed their heart to pour freely, as though heaven itself demanded truth in that moment. And heaven listened. "My child," angels leaned in closer, archangels lifted their wings, and every word was etched into your destiny. These confessions are no longer hidden, they are living prophecies, written into your life's unfolding chapters. They revealed how deeply you inspire them. They said you are the reason they dream bigger, the reason they refuse to give up, the reason they believe love is still real. Their words were soaked in awe and reverence, as if speaking about you was like describing a miracle. They confessed that even in moments of weakness, you are the strength that pulls them through. They admitted that their victories mean nothing unless you are there to celebrate them together. And they whispered, "They are not just love to me, they are life itself." The person listening gasped quietly, as though they knew they were hearing something sacred. And indeed, my beloved child, it was sacred. Love this pure is not born of man alone, it is guided by divine threads woven in heaven. That is why you are hearing this message now. Heaven chose this moment to reveal what your heart has been waiting for, because destiny is about to unfold before your eyes. My beloved child, do not doubt this truth. The one you love has already spoken, and their words cannot be pulled back into silence. The universe will echo their confession until it reaches your ears. Prepare yourself for signs that cannot be denied. Unexpected messages, sudden gestures, and divine synchronicities will bring their truth closer and closer to you. The love they admitted will soon stand before you in flesh and action. You are not forgotten, you are not overlooked, you are chosen. Chosen by their heart, chosen by their words, chosen by heaven's design. And very soon, you will stand in the reality of the love they confessed today. My beloved child, the words spoken about you today are still vibrating in the air. They cannot be taken back, they cannot be buried, they cannot be erased. Once released, such words carry a life of their own, and now they are circling straight toward you. The one you love admitted that every moment without you feels like a half-finished story. They said that their soul has been restless, searching, longing, and aching, all because you are not yet beside them. And they revealed that no matter how far they go, every road leads back to you. They spoke of your voice, how it lingers in their memory even in silence. They said it calms th. The listener could feel their honesty burning through every sentence. This was no passing crush, no fleeting attraction, this was destiny speaking through their lips. And my beloved child, heaven confirmed it in that very moment. Their confession grew deeper, almost as if something supernatural was pulling it out of them. They spoke of how they had tried to hide it, but their heart betrayed them every time. They admitted that even when they smiled in public, the truth was written all over their eyes. They revealed that you are the standard by which they measure all else. No one compares, no one matches, no one replaces what you bring into their soul. They said, I could spend a lifetime searching, and I would still only want them. Tears streamed, but they did not wipe them away. Their voice trembled, but it never broke. And every word spilled out with the weight of eternity, as though angels themselves were pressing the truth from their chest. My beloved child, when they said those words, the universe bowed. Time paused. Heaven rejoiced. Because finally, their soul had admitted what it always knew, you are there forever. Soon, this confession will find its way to you. It may arrive in a message, in a sudden conversation, or in a moment when you least expect it. But know this, heaven will not allow such truth to remain hidden much longer. Prepare yourself, because the person you love has already chosen you. Their words proved it, their soul confirmed it, and their destiny is bound to yours. Nothing can stop what has already been spoken into existence. Your future is shifting even now. The doors of love that were once shut are unlocking. The barriers that stood in the way are crumbling. And the miracle of union is drawing nearer and nearer to you. This is your time, my beloved child. The words they spoke were not just for that moment, they were for eternity. And eternity is now moving in your favor. My beloved child, when their words escaped, they carried more than just feelings, they carried destiny itself. The person you love has spoken, and those words are alive now, echoing across every unseen realm until they touch your life. Nothing can undo what has already been confessed. They admitted that no matter what mask they wear in public, their heart always beats for you in private. They said that even in their moments of strength, they are weak without your presence. And they revealed that their dreams always circle back to you, as if heaven itself is reminding them where they truly belong. The listener sat frozen, overwhelmed by the power of their confession. It was not a passing thought, it was a vow spoken without even realizing it. They said, I cannot fight this anymore. They are the one, they have always been the one. My beloved child, those words carried the sound of a promise sealed in heaven. From the moment they were spoken, angels began preparing the path ahead, removing obstacles, and setting everything in order for the two of you to unite. They described how every time they hear your name, their heart trembles in the most beautiful way. They confess that you are not just love to them, you are hope, healing, and the very air they breathe. Their words were drenched in sincerity, painted with the colors of truth. They admitted that they once tried to replace you, but every attempt failed. No matter how far they went, your memory followed. No matter how hard they tried to forget, your name was written across their soul. The listener could feel the intensity and could not deny the purity of what was being spoken. And heaven itself bore witness to this love, sealing it into your future. Their heart, once divided, is now fully committed to you. My beloved child, this is why you are hearing this now. Because the truth spoken in secret is about to be revealed in your life. You are about to see proof with your own eyes. They spoke with longing, but also with determination. They said, "If I ever get the chance again, I will never let go." Their words were not only a confession, but a declaration of intention. They admitted that you are the missing piece, the reason behind their silent prayers, the answer their soul has been crying out for. They said that without you, nothing feels complete, yet with you, everything becomes possible. The listener sat in awe, realizing that this was not ordinary talk. This was the voice of destiny, the voice of love too strong to be denied. And you, my beloved child, are at the very center of it. These words will not stay hidden for long. The universe is already arranging the moment when they will reach you directly. And when that moment comes, your life will never be the same.